Hey guys, David Essel here. You're tuned in to David Essel's Daily Video Boost, your exclusive online video community. Every day we send out one of these email blasts with a short video to help you think in different ways. Today's question: can you sit with your child's and or your partner's pain, their discomfort? Did you know that most of us cannot? Most of us can never do this. Isn't that amazing? I'm going to tell you how to do it and why we're supposed to do it. Don't forget to take notes, take notes, take notes, take notes. Do not trust this. Don't watch this and go, you know what? That was very interesting. I'm going to remember to do that next time, because we won't. But if we write it down, we have a much greater chance. So your daughter comes home. She's 13 years of age. Her heart is shattered. Her heart is broken. Her first boyfriend just left her for her best friend. And she's telling you that she's dying and that she's never going to find another guy like that. And she's never going to be able to live. She can't go into school tomorrow. She's way too embarrassed. She's. How do you respond? I can tell you as a counselor and a life coach for the past 28 years that 90% of well-meaning, I'm going to say this again, well-meaning parents are going to say the exact wrong thing. They're going to say what they think is right, but it's 100% incorrect. What if your partner comes home and they're talking to you about what a crappy day again they had at work, and what an idiot the boss is, and their coworkers are jerks, and how do you respond to that? 90% of people that I've worked with, again, over the last 28 years, respond incorrectly. So what happens most of the time in these two circumstances is we give advice. Okay, the worst thing in the world for your child and your partner is for you to give advice. And yet we all do it. And why is that? Well, it's because probably our parents did it, our grandparents did it, our uncles did it. They don't need your advice right now. When someone's in pain, confusion, struggling, they do not need our advice, okay? This is what happens. God's honest truth. Your 13-year-old is heartbroken, and you say, you know what, honey, there are so many guys better than Johnny. Johnny was a jerk. We weren't happy that you were dating him anyway. We weren't happy that you were boyfriend, girlfriend. You're 13 years of age. You need to wait a couple years because you don't know what love is. And she's sitting there going, I loved him more than. And you're going, no, honey, I know you think you did, but it really, you're too young for this. You don't understand love. And Johnny wasn't but he went with my best friend, Sarah. Well, I know, but Sarah doesn't know any better. So what happens in that circumstance is that you're shoving their pain back down their throat. And when we wonder why our children don't trust us, and when we wonder why our children don't share really important information with us, it's because we have shut them down so many times that they don't want to risk rejection. What's the appropriate thing to do? I can tell you right here. I do it 5 days a week in my work, via Skype with my clients or in my office, is we sit and we listen. And we accept their pain. And we say, that's got to be really hard. Can you tell me more about how you're feeling? Can you tell me why it hurts so bad? I am so sorry you're going through this. I am so sorry this is happening to you. And it's the same in the worlds of adult, okay? Your partner comes home complaining, you go, wow, that stinks. And you listen and you allow them to process. Many people will come to their own conclusion when you allow them to process. Now, if it goes on for months or years and they're complaining about the same thing, then I would say, let's go work with a professional. Let's go figure out how to get, or why don't you go work with someone? Because this has been going on for 6 months or a year, honey, and it's like really wearing you out. I don't want you to see you in pain. Let's find someone to help us. Like, those are the appropriate responses, okay? So when you give advice to someone, you're shoving their pain right back down their throat, especially if you do it right away. Now, at the end of a repetition of a ton of broken relationships, a ton of complaining about, then you can say, let's get someone to help us. Does this make sense? Hey, listen, don't forget to let your friends and family know those daily boosts are available to you. When you join at talkdavid.com, we send an email 5 days a week with tips just like this to help you go to that next level, okay? And if I can help you one-on-one learn the art of communication with your child, your parents, your partner, let me help. It's an art that I love teaching it and have been teaching it for 28 years. Just visit me at talkdavid.com and we'll rock together, okay? Have a great day.